Well, this is the biggest downfall ever since Will Pursuit had his downfall. We might watch some videos about how how he screwed up, unfortunately. Hold on. I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm inviting some people. Oh,
Hey, hey, Mr. Beast, huh?
what's up?
Is it a? Oh yeah, Mr. Beast, man.
Yep, he screwed up, unfortunately.
The majority of the famous YouTuber got fucked over. Shit.
Yep. It keeps flipping for some reason. I don't know why.
You know, at this point, like, yeah, Mr. Beast is just kind of yeah. I mean, I know I recognize this dude since 2020. I say.
Yep.
Not even surprised the fucking the most popular YouTuber over the fucking million subscribers got fucked. Well,
Yep.
yeah. I mean, a lot of people are still they are still supporting this guy. To be honest,
Bruh.
Mm, I mean, yes, I already heard about everything.
Same. I already heard about everything last night, to be honest.
Yeah, I heard he is a pedo.
Actually, his friend Chris is. It says he was talking to minors on Discord.
So Mr. Beast is in pedo.
No, actually, he's a fraud.
Wow, I not even surprised.
No, right? Hmm.
Yeah.
It keeps loading on me for some reason. You know what? I'm just gonna.
Oh yeah, he actually did commit a fraud. Like he actually, like I remember back in 2019 when I watched his first video. I actually heard that he stole someone's card.
Bruh.
Yeah, and then he actually lied to the police though.
Bruh.
And yeah, and especially the court, that he lied.
Wow.
Yeah, so he
That's
lied. He lied to to everybody in the entire world. At this
wow. That's
point,
messed up. That's messed up.
yeah.
Hold on. So, well, I'm gonna pull up this video here
Yeah.
that this guy made out of Mr. Beast and how he destroyed his career. All right, let's watch this.
Yeah. Yeah, I think a lot of people are now making the videos about him.
Yep. So let's. I give credits to people who made
Oh, I
Mr.
remember. I know. Oh, I remember that YouTuber. So, you know,
Mhm. All right, let's watch this.
yeah,
Credits to this person for making this video.
yeah.
Wait, hold up.
Um, yeah. I can't hear it.
So, um, wait, wait, you can't hear it? Let me hear.
No, no, I couldn't hear it.
Hold on.
And especially the court. I mean, I can hear a little bit. Yeah, I can hear a little bit.
Credits to this person for making this video.
Yeah.
Oh shoot. There's no audio. Hold on.
I think it's because you have a headset on. I think.
I don't have that set.
Oh,
Hold on. Hold on. Let me do something.
okay.
Let me do this instead. Okay, let me know if you can hear it.
All right.
You can't hear it?
Nah, I can't fucking hear it. I mean, I don't know, honestly.
Okay, you know what? Let me do something better. How about we watch the video? How about we hear the video on in my phone?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Mr. Beast has just been exposed in a viral video and is getting bad. So last time we talked about the Chris Tyson situation where Mr. Beast's childhood friend Chris was exposed for talking to minors.
You hear that, guys?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember he did actually talk to a minors.
Bruh. That's scary.
Yeah, that's actually creepy. Adults shouldn't be talking with minors.
Exactly.
In very weird ways and being a PDF file. But it turns out Jimmy also has plenty of skeletons and
Wait,
was
hold on.
exposed for talking to minors in very weird ways and being.
This is what Chris did on Discord.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I did. I remember that. I remember that. Yo, I actually fucking can't believe it, Chris.
All right.
A PDF file. But it turns out Jimmy also has plenty of skeletons in his closet. A recent video by Dr. 404 has gone viral titled, "I worked for Mr. Beast and he's a fraud," with some serious allegations made towards Mr. Beast. Some of them include faking his videos, promoting gambling to children, conducting illegal lotteries, rigging games and videos which involve millions of dollars in prize money, which is also a crime, not giving out the prizes that he promises, false advertising, exploitation, and a whole lot of stuff, right?
I always knew that his videos were scams and his giveaways too. I always
Yeah. Yeah, the good thing is that I don't eat one of his fucking chocolate bar because it's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, it doesn't even taste like nothing. I tried it and then it doesn't even taste like nothing.
Yeah.
And the thing is, this video did not even show up in the YouTube search bar for several days, despite having 200K views, which is seriously suspicious and very much looks like a shadow ban. So let's get into this video, break this down, starting with the allegation that Mr. Beast is faking videos.
Also, if what we had to film was scripted, because what we just not scripted, so you have to plan for a bunch of variables that you can't control, blah, blah. What we did was scripted. Holy shit, this stuff would be easy to pump out.
Have you ever faked a video?
No.
But this train track is
Oh, he lied. He lied. Yes, he did fake a video. He did.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I just said. He is a huge liar.
Of course.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Don't forget, Chris actually trying to deny it. He's trying to deny it to a police.
Wow.
Yeah, he's been denying it to the fact that he actually talked with minors.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Speaking of minors that he was talking to, he was actually talking to someone who are fucking 11 years old or fucking 14 years old.
I try to claim some of his gift cards. See, I told you. That's why there are scams. See, this is why people. These are scams. These were scams in the first place. These
Oh,
were,
yeah.
these
I
were
mean,
not-
honestly, I don't get why people are doing that. It's just fucking scam
I mean,
shit.
no offense to some people, but I don't know why people believe in scams.
It's obviously it is a fucking scam. I already knew they was.
They shouldn't have believed this scam in the first place. Like I remember this one trend that he was doing this giveaway for his birthday. Like I don't know what year it was, but I think I was trying to find it, but I think he already deleted it. But it was just one giveaway where he tried to gives away stuff for his birthday, I guess. But
Wow.
I remember people reposting it, but I don't know if I actually reposted it or not. But I don't know. I don't think I reposted that because I know that that's a fact for a scam.
You know,
It was a scam.
yeah, at this point, when I saw this, I actually didn't. I don't believe that shit. I already knew it is fucking scam, and also, yeah, they actually don't. They're only doing that too because they want more fucking money.
Exactly. Oh, guess what? This will piss off. This will piss off so many Warfighters. Look, him on a train.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Wow.
I know it's not the time for role playing, but I don't know why I feel like in the mood to do it. What the fuck is? It's him on a train. It's him. It's him on this train. It's him on a train.
Yeah, that's what I just. Yeah, that's what I saw. But
I posted about it last night. Anyway, I think that's his. I think that's his own train, but Mr. Beast is a former. Yeah, he is actually.
yeah, he actually is.
Okay, anyway, back to the
I'm
video.
sorry about that.
This explosion is fake. Shredder is CGI. This car is digitally lifted. This pit is fake. This guy is fake.
So a train. So he made his own. So he made his own train pit. It was fake, not real. It wasn't a real train pit. It was not a real train pit, guys.
Honestly, I already knew that he actually, and I know it's fake, so we can expect.
More than $1.
So he brought actors.
Wow, yeah, he actually did. Also, so Mr. Beast is also guilty. He was, oh yeah, he was having an obsession with the, soccer player who are 16 years old.
Wait, what?
And I'm not,
Say that again.
I'm not joking. I'm not joking. Mr. Beast is actually obsessed with fucking minor who are 16-year-old who are also a soccer player.
No way. Let me look that up. Hold on. Let me put that on. Let me.
I mean, I don't think other people show it, but I heard it from someone that he was having a fucking obsessed with a fucking minor. And if to any of you all think that I'm referring to a soccer player, the 16, the even though he's 17 years old now, but like the same age as me now, but his name is Lamine Jamal.
I don't blame you for that. I don't blame you for saying that. It does. It has no taste.
Honestly, honestly, the first time I tried, it tastes like blood, and I'm not gonna lie.
So okay, you know what? Since you brought up what Mr. Beast did, let me share this to you. Okay. The inside story of the grooming and allegations against Ava Chris Tyson. The former Mr. Beast associate has been accused for sending inappropriate messages to a minor. But according to the videos with those who still work for him, nothing untoward happened, bruh.
Yeah.
Oh shoot. So hold on there. There's a link that says, "Are kids obsessed with him?"
I mean, I don't think somebody showed the evidence about, Mr. Beast was having obsession with a soccer player who are fucking younger, but it's true. It's true that I heard somebody said that he was having obsession with a soccer player who are 17 years old. Like 17-year-old, 17-year-old soccer player. His name is Lamine Jamal.
Really? Okay, hold
Yeah.
on.
And I don't. And honestly, honestly, don't even. Yeah, honestly, I should be. I don't blame I should be though.
I'm back.
Okay.
Alright, back to the video.
It's not amazing. Buildings are CGI. That's your only way out. You can literally get an Uber to the airport for $20. That's not a lurker. It's just a guy. His whole room is fake.
Of course, that's just a guy. He just brought up random stuff.
Contestant is an actor and a secret employee at Mr. Beast. Has had through this fake door twice. This line is scripted. This action is scripted. In fact, pretty much all the videos with Mac are scripted.
Oh, it was scripted. Holy shit!
It wasn't scripted.
Yeah, I already knew that.
All of his videos are not scripted.
Honestly, this guy is just fucking retarded nonsense. I mean, honestly, I don't get why he has a lot of subscribers. Honestly,
I know, right?
exactly.
So that was a really quick montage of stuff that Mr. Beast is fake, and I think it's pretty obvious to most adults watching that Mr. Beast is faking his videos, and he
Do you think so? Yeah, it is. He is faking his videos. Hi, Prince.
clearly lies about it.
Oh, fuck, ad.
Every video has those incredibly high stakes all up into the end, and obviously Mr. Beast spends millions of dollars on his videos, so he's not going to pick somebody who quits in 2 minutes, or he's not going to make the challenge end in 2 minutes. He's purposely going to manipulate the events, manipulate the contestants, so that they're not going to quit halfway, and it's going to be neck and neck all the way up till the end for that retention. Now,
So he did a lot of scammy videos for money, bro. You see, probably left. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Hello, sticking around, fanatic.
the most damning allegation here has to be this guy called Mac, right? So Mac was made out to be this random person that is trying so hard to win these challenges, and everyone
So you brought a random person for us. So you brought a random person to be in this video for a scam. Wow.
is emotionally invested in his success. Well, it turns out, in reality, he's just a Mr. Beast employee living in a mansion, and he purposely stalls out the videos to make it intense.
Let's talk about Mac for a second.
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
I found public records showing that Mac moved from California to Greenville, North Carolina, where Jimmy is located, back in August 2023, 2 months before he appeared as a contestant. According to a former Mr. Beast employee, this is around the time when Mac started working full-time on the editing team at Mr. Beast. Also, he didn't just move into any old house, he moved into $1 million mansion. His 6,000 square foot $1 million mansion comes with a movie theater and 7 bathrooms.
What are you going to spend the $800,000 on?
I mean, my life's changed now.
Yeah, I'm sure that $800,000 is really going to change
Well, it hasn't.
your life.
Mac is a nice car.
Tell me, where are we right now? We're in the place that we drove to a few months ago.
Mac, let's cut this shit here. What have you been
Hold
doing?
on. All right, I'm back. Sorry. Anyway, what was my video? Oh yeah, back to the video.
I'm still here though.
Same.
What kind of family stuff?
Just like, playing catch with my dad,
For a year? How do you make money?
No, he didn't make money. It was actually a scam that Mr. Beast created.
Okay, so this is pretty much confirmed that Mac is an employee, meaning if he wins or loses a challenge is pre-planned out by Mr. Beast. And Mr. Beast is artificially introducing these stakes in the video, and you might be saying, oh well, he's doing it for entertainment, to entertain the viewer, who actually cares? Well, then you shouldn't be saying that your videos aren't fake because you're lying to your audience.
True.
That's what I just that's what I just said, bro. No dead ass, man.
Several other ethical issues, because when you introduce contestants that you aren't paying, right, and you get together sort of random people
He tried to scam people in his 40s, bro.
or YouTubers who are not part of your bullshit pre-decided scheme, then they are actually getting tricked because they're going into these challenges
Minors too? Oh my gosh.
thinking they can actually win $1 million, but they can't because you're controlling everything behind the scenes, and the odds are not fair and are heavily stacked in the favor of one of your friends
Oh no. Oh gosh. Bro, he did that to 60 and 70-year-olds, bro.
or one of your employees and shit like that.
Bro.
You see that? Look.
Controlling everything behind the scenes, and the odds are not.
I can see. Let me
fair
see.
and are heavily
Look
stacked
at-
in the favor
see,
of
look at-
one of your
look at-
friends or one of your
61
employees.
Yeah, I looked at this.
Yeah, that's all.
Yo, okay.
To show Mr. Beast even takes his own challenges. Like,
Okay, is this nigga even like horny for me?
I know, right?
Smoke weed, smoke packs, nigga.
This time, on the fourth day of 7 days stranded at sea, you can clearly see there's no one in the shelter. These are the empty beds. But after a hard cut, magically 5 people are awake, and 2 of the boys have bright yellow raincoats that they didn't have when it rained on day 2.
And after standing the whole night completely soaked,
You didn't spend the night soaked, Jimmy. You slept in the production yacht. It's ironic because this is one of the videos where they claim that they don't fake things.
but no, we are a real channel that doesn't fake things.
In this video, this wink was added in post. At 58
You know, unfortunately, this channel fixed things.
was actually on the far opposite side of the room from 42, and he just didn't hear him. This whole revenge storyline was added in post. Multiple shots show how timers are edited in post. Timers are edited in post. They also manipulated contestants' audio in post.
we got 50 minutes.
In general, if anything happens last second, it's fake. Or you can hear someone's voice but can't see their mouth. The audio could easily be added in post.
It's literally fake.
Okay, so this is pretty good evidence that he's found, and honestly, I'm okay with the CGI and stuff. I understand you need that for visuals, but making people say things that they didn't say, that is just completely fake. And you know, editing timers and stuff, I mean, you can do that if it's a TV show and stuff, but don't say it's real then. And
Yeah, I
fake-
was aware of the situation.
because you know when Mr. Beast would supposedly spend 24 hours or 72 hours buried underground or whatever, I had a little hope in my heart that okay, at least those are real. And Mr. Beast was so insistent that they were all real, but I remember in the back of my head, I was like, oh, Mr. Beast is such a busy person, such a CEO, hyper-optimizing everything, and he's going to spend 3 days buried underground or something. So, obviously, there and these challenges aren't real. He's probably just, you know, filming that part, instantly getting out, chilling outside or whatever. But I'm surprised that everybody has gone on with it. Like all these friends and all these employees, not one person had a peep out of them. Maybe he's making them sign NDAs or whatever, but I'm surprised it actually took this long. And I knew he'd be exposed by somebody close to him, like a former employee. But yeah, man, this is the downfall of Mr. Beast starting right now.
I mean, it's not like he's ever rigged the results of a challenge. That would be impossible because he comes with hundreds of random subscribers, right? Wrong. Let's look at this video. Not only were the results of this video completely scripted, but the contestants are not random subscribers.
So many people have
Oh.
jobs.
Oh, that was not to get out for
He
her
left.
job. I guess you forgot she's your hiring manager. I actually recognize a lot of people in this video, including Jimmy's own girlfriend. So yeah, the random subscribers you see in challenges are actually never random. They're almost always local to Mr. Beast, and oftentimes friends and family of Mr. Beast employees, or just the employees themselves. And when they do pull someone from outside of North Carolina, it's usually somebody who's in the industry, who's camera trained, who has built a following.
There's no way.
What's even worse is that the results of this video were completely scripted, according to a former Mr. Beast employee.
Of course, they're fake and they're actually scripted. It's not real.
It would have been a PR problem if the boys had won by a lot. And because so many of the female contestants were Mr. Beast employees who got out immediately, production stepped in to actually make the results of the challenge closer. And you can actually see some of this happen on camera, like when Jimmy pays one of the boys $10,000 to leave, which is twice as much as the actual prize money.
All right, so essentially everything is fabricated. See, the problem here is that this stuff is borderline illegal. Because, you know, what if I'm one of the contestants that actually wasn't bought and paid for, right? I imagine at least one out of these 100 person is like an actual real person here, right? And not just friends and family. So what if I'm here spending 3 days and nights here trying to win some money and I'm taking a break from work or whatever, and then I get eliminated and I'm like, oh, damn, I didn't win. But then I realize after watching this video that the other 90% of the contestants are just your friends, your girlfriend, your whatever the heck, and they were going to win anyways. And you're scamming the legit people who came there to win some money. That is some really scummy behavior. And I gotta take the L here.
That's messed up. They try to scam old people and young people. That's bullshit. That's complete bullshit. I'm sorry, but it is. He just likes to scam people.
Francino. She was this YouTuber who has been calling out
It's Ro from Nerdy Nummies. She called out Mr. Beast too. Good for her then.
Mr. Beast on Twitter for faking his hide and seek challenge. And she essentially said that she was supposed to place maybe like second place in the hide and seek or something like that. And, you know, everyone was like, oh, you're being petty. Who cares? Who actually cares, right? And I even criticized her before. But after looking into it a little bit more, she was right. If she thought she could actually, you know, win some money there or thought it was legit and Mr. Beast was rigging the results or whatever, somebody actually broke the rules of the challenge and stuff. And they weren't called out, but she was actually eliminated. And I've defended him a lot of times against people who would criticize his charity and stuff, but there was just
Now
overwhelming
you have to turn on Mr. Beast because he's bad.
evidence now that shows Jimmy is shady as F. So I'm going to apologize. I'm sorry, Rosanna. But anyways, moving on to Mr. Beast's real-time video, which I knew would, like, that was the instant one where I was texting people, like, this is fake. There's no way.
This is a real-time video, meaning the time elapses the same in the video as it does in real life. Now, immediately, the intro is sped up. And the time is clearly added in post. And he clearly touches the laser here.
Goofy Al
However,
ringtone.
let's assume that it's all real time. When he reaches the bottom floor, he has to turn these water valves. Now you can tell that these valves aren't actually connected to anything because the water flows out in an instant, and it happens when he's not even touching the valve. The contestant also goes back to the first valve, unaware that anything had happened, and he's still able to spin it. So the valve seems to spin freely and isn't actually connected to the flow of the water. So you could assume that producers might be off camera with remote switches to trigger the flow of water. And assuming they've tested this, the producers might know how long it takes for the water to clear out of the room, so they can sort of decide on the fly how many turns of the valve it takes, or just when to trigger the water in general to make the results close. And in traditional media, this kind of rigging is actually completely illegal.
On any kind of a game show where there is a prize, you have to have somebody that ensures that it's fair. They are out there essentially to make sure that we don't do something that would favor one player or one tribe.
I paid the one guy who knew how to solve it to leave.
They came to my area many times, and I was in the smallest cupboard.
Okay, so pretty much every video that ends at 0.001 seconds before finishing, and it's like super close, obviously it's fake and Mr. Beast has fabricated that for you, making the video more interesting. Because in reality, it would probably end like 5 minutes before and randomly, and that would just be lame with no tension. Pretty sure this is not following the law, so Mr. Beast needs Saul Goodman ASAP, because if any of these people decide to, you know, sue Mr. Beast, they are going to win. They are going to win. You can prove a lot of this stuff with the evidence this guy's used in this video. So anyways, moving on to the one bad part of this guy's video. This should probably have been left out. He basically says the banner on Mr. Beast's channel, the subscribe for a cookie, is manipulative, which it's a bit of a stretch.
Oh my gosh! Don't even get me started with this subscribe for a cookie thing. I mean, this is for trying to scam people, you know. I don't know why he did that in the first place. And I mean, this is like a scam. He used a food for scam. Anyway, back to you.
As adults, we can recognize that subscribe for a cookie is a joke. It's not a real offer, but again, Mr. Beast's audience is primarily
It may be a joke, but still messed up.
children who may have authorities in their life that actually use sweet treats or video game detentions as forms of reinforcement. And you aren't born understanding sarcasm.
Okay, just gonna be fair here, that is a bit of a weak point, but it doesn't invalidate all the other points in this video, like some people were saying. This guy has made a shit ton of good points in this video, right? I get the context he's going for because there is a lot of subtle manipulation of children going on here, especially with subscribe and you win $10,000, and it's actually
Oh gosh.
just buying a lottery ticket essentially for 7-year-olds. PewDiePie has also called this out before. Keep in mind he's reacting to a Darman video, but it applies to the Mr. Beast one as well, which is why it's edited like that.
If you guys want to win a brand new PS5, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel.
I can't believe people are still doing fucking giveaways. Holy shit, it's so annoying. 10 years of YouTube, people are still like buying.
So, I guess Starman does the same thing, but not as bad as Mr. Beast does.
So they shift.
So for the next 7 days, I'm going to be giving 1,000 random people that subscribe a free Samsung Galaxy S24.
How is this legal? I don't get it. All you have to do is a credit channel.
All you have to do to enter to win one of these phones is subscribe.
So PewDiePie called out Darman for that.
A scam. Holy shit.
Okay, so PewDiePie is completely right there in saying that it's mostly a scam. The problem with these sort of giveaways is that it's extremely shady, and it's never sort of confirmed that who's actually getting all the stuff, and it's never properly announced. First off, Mr. Beast is never losing money, all right? He's like making an insane profit every single time when he does one of these, like buy my merch for a chance to win X amount of money. Like the merch sales
I mean, that's a scam right there.
will always make more money. It's
I
kind
mean, all of them he did were scams.
of like gambling at the casino. The house never loses, right? It is always rigged so that you will be the one who's losing money.
For those of you who are just joining, if you buy one of our limited edition 40 mil special shirts, we're celebrating 40 million subscribers with a really big video, then we will sign that shirt, and some of them will get random prizes like this.
46 illegal lotteries. These lotteries are also run poorly. Multiple times they would say something like, buy in the next 5 minutes for a chance to win. And then 7 minutes later go, actually, the newest order in 30 seconds is going to win.
In 5 minutes, we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to put $1,000 in a random order. Hey, Daryl, don't we give someone $1,000? Yeah. So, all right. So the newest order in 30 seconds, we are going to put $1,000 in your package. We're going to break neutral.
That sounds like
There
a
is no way
evil
they were
scam
ever
right
close
there.
to losing money on the street. In 5 hours, they gave away about
They try to
50,000
trick these
worth of
children.
stuff.
It's
Sold over
it's
50,000
it's
t-shirts.
so sad.
Selling these t-shirts at $42 each, profit margin would be about $22. But even if they were making like $1 per shirt, they would still be fine. Also, by my estimates, only 1 in every 1,600 orders actually won a prize. And I guarantee he has real-time analytics on his laptop. He knows they make more money every time he says, oh my God, guys, we're giving away so much stuff. We're not even going to make a profit. It's insane that he can flip these massively profitable illegal lotteries targeted towards children as an act of generosity.
Honestly, really good points here. I'm really shocked that actually took this long for someone to call Mr. Beast out on these things. Instead of calling him out for charity, which is completely idiotic, this is the sort of stuff we need to be talking about, because this is somehow getting past the legality, right? Because this is on YouTube, and all of the stuff he's doing is pretty much illegal if he was doing
Of course, all the stuff he did is illegal. All along.
it on TV or traditional media. Even on YouTube, it's a weird gray line. Okay, so I don't know if any lawyers watching, you want to go ahead and investigate this? When you promise the audience that, oh, next person that buys it in 5 minutes wins $10,000, and then you nonchalantly say, whoops, changing that, actually, the next person in the next 2 minutes. Like, you're just changing the rules every single time. What about the person who specifically bought after 5 minutes after you said, just to try and win some money or whatever? They obviously got scammed, right? Now, it's very loosey-goosey, as you could say, but this is why it's in that legal gray zone, right? Anyways, this next part doesn't have as good evidence as the rest of the video because it's just Reddit, but it's a bunch of people essentially saying that they got scammed by Mr. Beast. They either...
I'll be right back.
prizes or
okay,
they
I'm
were
back.
tricked into spending money or something like that.
They only signed large t-shirts, so when they selected an order to give a prize, it was apparently always a large or extra large t-shirt. They kept saying things like, buy in the next 15 minutes for a chance to win, and then not honoring it. Multiple people claiming that their name was read to win a prize, and they never received it. This person is still tweeting about it to this day. Reading all this really upsets me, because I spent money I honestly didn't have for 5 shirts at different times during the live.
Of course, no one received it because all Mr. Beast does was to scam them.
It said things like buy now and you will get prize or money. And I received 2 orders and nothing but shirt, both with MB and one with a heart and one with a smiley. I was hoping for at least a couple things for Christmas for my family. And obviously people can lie on the internet, but a lot of people are independently claiming the same things.
Okay, so I know some people might say that, well, if you're stupid enough to spend money on this, you deserve to lose it. But, think about it, right? It's probably some kids who are just begging their parents to buy this merch, right, for a chance to win their money. And then the parents are not really looking into it that much. Oh, my kid wants to buy some Mr. Beast merch and, can possibly win some money. Just go do it, right? And then they get disappointed when they didn't get what they expected. And that one guy mad about it for, 883 days? Absolute legend. That guy is gonna haunt your grave, Jimmy. Now, this next part, somebody actually forges Mr. Beast's signature on screen. And that was, one of the reasons people were buying the merch, to get a signed Mr. Beast jacket or shirt or whatever. And that's just fraud, isn't it? I don't know.
Oh my gosh. So him signing his fans for their autograph, that's a perfect example of why he's a fraud.
Here's a clip of Tyler using Mr. Beast's signature. So Tyler signs M.
So Tyler did that because so he could turn Mr. Beast into a fraud.
B, which is Mr. Beast's signature. Then he covers it, signs his own initials, TC.
No way.
Looks around
Wow.
and then quickly slides the shirt away. Could you make it any
That's messed up.
more obvious? You don't accidentally have someone else's signature as muscle memory.
Hey! MB, Mr. Beast. So this is Mr. Beast's signature.
No way, this one was signed by Mr. Beast. It's just got the MB, but
That wasn't Mr. Beast. That was someone else.
that means it's signed by Mr. Beast. That's obviously his, Mr. Beast. This is so cool.
Even Tariq notices Tyler slip up and immediately looks into the camera, looks guilty, and then readjusts his body and rubs his hands together. Also, Mr. Beast said during the live stream that this is the last time he'd ever sign anything, and that was just a lie.
Don't worry, guys. Mr. Beast is just too busy faking videos and defending Chris Tyson to actually sign his own hoodies that his fans are buying. This is so flippin' scummy. Now, every signed Mr. Beast item is worthless because it could just be somebody else forging your shit. So this is a really, really bad look, right? Now, we gotta talk about Feastables, right?
If you keep getting spam texts and calls, it's probably because your
Hold
name's
on.
been leaked. So I'm using Privacy Hub to go out and search.
Hold on.
Saying that this was a health Mr. Beast item is worthless because it could just be somebody else forging your shit. So this is a really, really bad look, right? Now we gotta talk about Feastables, right?
Oh no, not Feastables. It tastes like shit.
I remember Mr. Beast saying that this was a healthy chocolate bar
It's not healthy.
with only 4 ingredients, right? And then this doofus changed it into the same diabetes-causing bullshit that every other chocolate brand seemingly does and loaded it with sugar. This absolutely sucks.
I wanted to just make a better for you snack brand because I think a lot of the stuff out there is just terrible for you.
Because obviously so much obesity and disease comes from the stuff we eat.
Now in
Actually,
2020,
oh, you know why? Because we just found out that your chocolate's fake. It's been fake all along.
Mr. Beast changed the
I
formula
tried it before. It tastes like nothing.
again to where it has mostly the same ingredients as Hershey's and even more
Oh, so you're telling me that he stole it from Hershey's? He's a copycat then.
sugar and more calories per bar. And this initial ad for Feastables where he calls it healthy is still getting millions millions of views a month. Like, Mr. Beast is bringing hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of new people to the candy aisle, whether he wants to admit it or not.
People are just walking to the chocolate aisle, and instead of buying Hershey's, buying Feastables. Like, people who never would have bought chocolate at Walmart are walking to the chocolate aisle specifically to buy Feastables. So,
a new market.
Exactly. I'm bringing new customers to the aisle.
I'm bringing non-obese people to the chocolate aisle. What a hero, Mr. Beast. Also, 30 grams of sugar per bar. Dude.
Oh wait, so let me read the ingredients for the Feastable. Milk chocolate. This is the milk chocolate one, okay. Sugar, whole milk powder, cocoa butter, unsweetened chocolate, soy, natural vanilla extract. That's it. That's all the ingredients. So, and it says it has 320 calories and 30 grams of sugar. That's it. And guess what? It didn't taste like nothing. So there. I always knew that it's not good.
That's almost as much as a Coca-Cola can. What the freak?
Yeah, Coca-Cola is good, but I'm not, even though I'm not a soda person, but still, Coca-Cola is way better than that.
Do not buy this absolute dog shit that he's calling a health food. FYI, I really hate sugar. Sugar nearly ruined my life, all right? Part of the reason I nearly died a couple of years ago from health issues was sugar. So when someone like Mr. Beast claims to release something healthy, tricking everyone into buying it, and then changing it back into something extremely unhealthy, even more unhealthy than the brand he's constantly shitting on, Hershey's, that is some sinister shit, okay? So, I don't know, bro. F you, Jimmy. I'm done defending this guy, all right? I'm actually mad. I've made like 50 videos defending this guy.
Well, good.
All right, next time you get called out for your shit, you're on your own, all right? In fact, I'm going to be calling you out. By the way, guys, there's actually some leaks where allegedly Mr. Beast was part of the Discord where Chris Tyson was sharing his prawn with minors, all right? So yeah, that's very interesting, Jimmy. So we'll be discussing that next video. Anyways,
his real name is
Dogpack
Jimmy.
has left us with this
I
very
know.
last ominous sneak
Oh my gosh.
peek.
Oh my gosh. Look at this. Spending $1 million in 24 hours. That's just waste of time, dude. A waste of time.
Now be like shocked, like have your hands over your face, like you're emotional as you can be. So like have your hand reaching for it and then like be like shocked, like you're.
He gave his money to scam people. That's his
Yeah,
money,
a little
not
surprise.
them's.
Like be like really shocked with your mouth open.
Yeah, that is some sociopath shit. But anyways, that's basically it for today. Let me know if this video changed your opinion on Mr. Beast or what you guys thought about it in general. Stay tuned, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Alright, that's the first video. Now we're gonna watch the second video, which is probably the last. Which will probably be the last video for today. Alright, I'll give credit to this person for making this.
Mr. Beast is in big trouble. A few days ago, a video was uploaded to a totally new and blank channel, Dogpack 404, called I Worked for Mr. Beast, He's a Fraud, where Dogpack, who's an ex-employee of Mr. Beast, exposes the big cheese of YouTube, claiming that his videos
Maybe we
are
should
fake
watch that
and
video
scripted,
after.
along with other claims like the Mr. Beast empire is essentially built on manipulating children into subscribing and watching, and that Mr. Beast uses gambling psychology to get his audience, which comprises of a lot of children, to buy his merch, buy his chocolate, engage with his giveaways, etc. So anyway, let's jump into this one. He starts off the video by explaining how he believes Mr. Beast manipulates children's minds using 3 steps. The first one being conditioning the viewer to see Mr. Beast as a trusted authority. The second one being showing the viewer that when people help Mr. Beast, they get rewarded big time. And the third one, to call on the viewer to help Mr. Beast in return for rewards.
And step 3 is finally calling on the viewer to act in some way that benefits the brand, promising big rewards in return. Now it's your turn to do what Mr. Beast tells you, and you will win big rewards. But you actually won't unless you're famous or friends or family of a Mr. Beast employee.
If I'm being totally honest, I don't really know what this is supposed to prove. So I'm guessing this is in like a Slack. I don't know what Slack is because I don't have a real job. I think this is a Slack based on the message. Hey Beast fam, just sending out my monthly reminder that we are actively taking new applications for contestants to send to friends and family. We are putting a big focus on replenishing our local database, North Carolina and Virginia contestants. Anyone in North Carolina and Virginia can fill out this form. Let me know who are replies right here through Slack and message me with any questions you may have. I mean, that doesn't really mean anybody other than MrBeast's friends and family can get involved. In my opinion, it just makes sense to have local people who have connections within the company and live relatively locally on their database, because it seems more reliable than just having some random bloke from the other side of the country that no one can vouch for on that.
Have you ever faked a video? No. But this train track is
That's a lie.
CGI, this bus wheels are CGI, this explosion is fake, Shredder is CGI, this car is digitally lifted, this pin is fake, this guy is fake, this raccoon is a paid actor, this island costs more than $1, this city is not abandoned, buildings are CGI, that's your only way out. You can literally get an Uber to the airport for $20. That's not a lurker. It's just a guy. His whole room is fake. This contestant is an actor and a secret employee at MrBeast. Adds out through this fake door twice. This line is scripted. This action is scripted. In fact, pretty much all the videos with Mac are scripted.
Okay, tell you what, let's break this down. Let me give you my thoughts on this. I don't think the train track being CGI is a big deal. They still lobbed a train into a pit at the end of the day, which is pretty sick. Like, it's so pointless. We all know what's going to happen when you drive a train into a pit. It's going to fall in the pit. It's still cool though. Bus wheels being CGI, again, no biggie in my opinion. It doesn't really matter in the video. The explosion, I thought we all knew that the explosions at the end of the videos were fake. I thought that was kind of just the bit. The Shredder is CGI in this clip and the intro, and it is kind of obvious. It doesn't really take anything away from the video in my opinion, because they actually do put a Lamborghini through a shredder. Similar sort of thing with the car being digitally lifted. They did actually launch a car over a load of buses. They just most likely made it look more impressive using CGI, and you can...
That's way... You see how they destroyed that car? That's... Someone's gonna pay that.
If you look at the first person clip and the side angle side by side, you can tell that it has been lifted. So again, in my opinion, I don't really think it takes too much away from the video. The pit being fake, I mean, yeah, look at it. Guy being fake is no biggie. It's just adding stuff in the frame. And Raccoon being a paid actor, lol. Island not costing $1. I have some knowledge on this now because more information has come out, and I'll talk about that later in the video. But yeah, technically it was just $1. City not being abandoned, yeah, that one's fucking stupid. He just went to a town called Kapari. I've definitely butchered that, near Dubrovnik. And it is populated, albeit only populated by 950 people. But it's still populated and a semi-popular spot for people to visit for its beaches. So MrBeast responded to claims he lied about visiting an abandoned city with this. This is in reply to a community note being put on a tweet of his advertising his abandoned city video. It seems the note was removed, but for clarity, it was abandoned decades ago. Also, I never said you can't drive to it. I just thought it'd be cooler to fly a helicopter, lol. And he's posted this screenshot. The site was severely damaged during the Croatian War of Independence. And yeah, I mean, it's not abandoned now, so I'm not really sure if you can make it out as if you're in an abandoned city away from civilization. Like, you're a short drive away from one of the most populated areas of the country. In fairness, though, this is maybe the closest you're going to get to an abandoned city. Although I will say, in my opinion, this delegitimizes the video a bit because it's not an abandoned city. The next and probably biggest claim is that all the videos with Mac, this guy here, are scripted because he's a secret employee of MrBeast. And I mean, yeah, I don't doubt that they're mates and he's perhaps an employee, but if you look back a few years on the channel, all the participants are his friends / employees. And honestly, I don't know how scripting videos would benefit him in any way, and there doesn't really seem to be any proof given for this in the video. However, this clip is shown of him completing a challenge at the last seconds.
Sorry.
Okay, honestly, after watching this video when it first came out, I thought it was a bit unbelievable. And I thought that the timer was maybe digitally altered to show a different time. But honestly, these things happen sometimes. I'm not just going to write it off and say it's fake because it was unlikely and convenient for the video. And okay, look, I know it might come across as I'm taking MrBeast's side a lot in this when I'm not. I'm just saying what I'm seeing. Honestly, it would probably benefit me a lot more being contrarian and going like, yeah, fuck Jimmy, all these videos are fake. But I'm just giving my honest opinion and perspective on these clips.
During this time lapse on the 4th day of 7 days stranded at sea, you can clearly see there's no one in the shelter. These are their empty beds. But after a hard cut, magically 5 people are awake, and 2 of the boys have bright yellow raincoats that they didn't have when it rained on day 2.
And after standing the whole night completely soaked,
you didn't spend the night soaked, Jimmy. You slept on the production yacht. It's ironic because this is one of the videos where they claim that they don't fake things.
but no, we have a real channel that doesn't fake things.
In this video, this
They
wig
did
was
fake
added in
things.
post. Tech 58 was actually on the far opposite side of the room from 42, and he just didn't hear it. This whole revenge storyline was added in post. Multiple shots show how timers are edited in post, timers are edited in post, timers are edited in post. They also manipulated contestants' audio in post.
We got 15 minutes.
Okay, again, let's break it down. The beds. That is awfully suspicious. However, it could be like, I don't know, a movie mistake or something, I don't know. It does seem like there's no one in there, so, I mean, it could be faked, or it could be a big editing blunder or something like that. They might just not have used the raincoats on that day for some reason, I don't know. I feel as though a lot of the claims in this clip are things that I won't be able to say are either true or false, in my opinion at least, because how on earth am I supposed to know if a revenge storyline was added in post or something like that? Well, I must say, if that wig was added in post, that is an absolute CGI masterclass.
I mean, it's not like he's ever rigged the results of a challenge. That would be impossible because he comes with hundreds of random subscribers, right? Wrong. Let's look at this video. Not only were the results of this video completely scripted, but the contestants are not random subscribers.
So many people had jobs.
Oh, that doesn't have to get out for her job? I guess you forgot she's your hiring manager. I actually recognize a lot of people in this video, including Jimmy's own girlfriend. So yeah, the random subscribers you see in
Mr. Beast's old
challenges are actually
girlfriend.
never random. They're almost always local to Mr. Beast, and oftentimes some friends and family of Mr. Beast employees, or just the employees themselves.
Okay, yeah, probably not a fantastic idea to get your own girlfriend to be in a challenge video for a load of money, because obviously people are going to see you as having a bias towards her.
According to a former Mr. Beast employee, it would have been a PR problem if the boys had won by a lot. And because so many of the female contestants were Mr. Beast employees who got out immediately, production stepped in to actually make the results of the challenge closer.
Okay, let's for argument's sake just take this at face value and assume it's real. This delegitimizes the video a bit. Although I've noticed on a lot of shows, if one team is doing significantly worse than the others, the producers usually balance it out by giving the losing side some perks, so it's actually interesting. And this is like pretty brazenly done within the video. I don't know, it's up to you if you think that ruins the video. For me, it just makes the video more competitive instead of, say, the boys totally wiping out the girls.
You can actually see some of this happen on camera, like when Jimmy pays one of the boys $10,000 to leave, which is twice as much as the actual prize money. It doesn't make the same offer to the girls.
The boys are blowing you out of the water. I paid the one guy who got us all to leave. Now, if you don't win, that was all for nothing.
At another point, he gives the girls a camera drone so they would have been able to see how many boys were left. It doesn't work out, but seeing how much they're willing to help them on camera, I'm willing to believe that they did, in fact, help them off camera.
I mean, yeah, that's not a totally massively, but there's nothing really backing that up. It's kind of just speculation. But this next bit, in my opinion, is the most damning accusation.
In my mind, I'm thinking it's a fair game, but it's not. If they were having problems finding people, they can see kind of what area you're in. And they came to my area many times, and I was in the smallest cupboard. They had like big ones, medium ones, small ones. I contorted this little 4'10" body into the smallest space, and I was in there for hours. And they didn't even open the door because they were like, a person can't even fit in there. So they went in there, they opened all the cabinets, and my heart was like, oh, they're gonna find me, they're gonna find me. And then I could hear them saying, like, she's not here. I don't know what you're talking about, like, she's not here. The other thing that they said is absolutely no climbing in the air vents or the ceiling. And they said it's because they do all their wiring in the ceiling.
Climb up here.
If it was held accountable, especially because this was a YouTube original production, Zach would have been eliminated for cheating. He broke the rules, and I guarantee you, if I climbed in the ceiling, Mr. Beast would eliminate me.
Okay, yeah, it's true. That ain't right. If someone placed in a winning
Bro.
or almost winning spot, their achievement shouldn't be pushed aside because someone else in the video might be more popular or better for the ending. And the air vents thing, if true, is, in my opinion, clear rigging. At the end of the day, I don't know. I don't want to throw around accusations and discredit someone that could well have done this legitimately. But yeah, the air vents thing, if true, that's not good. So the majority of the rest of the video is going over how he believes Jimmy exploits the trust of his audience by running alleged illegal lotteries on his channel. And in all honesty, getting the point of that across with all of the information and the evidence and clips he provides would require me to show a hell of a lot of footage. And I don't really feel like there's all that much I'd be able to add to it. So if you want to look more into that, I'll leave the link to the original video in the description. What I will say is, I think a lot of the criticism is more valid than other bits. So there's a whole bit about Mr. Beast throwing a chocolate bar in a review video, and this guy thinking it was a mask-off moment because he didn't get the review he wanted.
I'm gonna get rid of these.
No, you just don't.
That's messed up, dude. Why he waste his own merchandise? I don't get it.
Trust me. You're a dark chocolate kind of guy. Yes, I can read the room. The room is red. I feel so that's
Wait, hold on.
Trust me. You're a dark chocolate kind of guy. Yes, I can read the room. The room is red.
Okay. Okay. The video says, I think this is a quote-unquote mask off move for Jimmy. Mr. Beast had already filmed content and promoted Keith at this point. Jimmy was definitely expecting a favorable review of his chocolate in return. Jimmy is well aware of the law, quote-unquote law of the reciprocity. He uses gift giving as a business move. Here though, Keith Lee chose to maintain a level of integrity and give a more honest review than Jimmy wanted. Personally, I think Jimmy undervalues his own integrity, but it's especially important for product reviewers. MKBHD is a good example because consumers are trusting these people to give unbiased purchasing advice. Jimmy clearly feels insecure, out of control, and betrayed at times in this video, and reacts poorly. It's not fair for Jimmy to expect Keith Lee to mislead his audience for Jimmy's profit. Regardless, as a result, Keith likely lost some career opportunities with Mr. Beast moving forward. Jimmy is a sellout and surrounds him with yes men. Wow, that's crazy.
I feel as though that's maybe reaching, but I think there is also some perfectly legitimate criticism of the way he does lotteries and the legitimacy and legality around them. But there are some responses I want to look at here. So this is Chucky. He works very closely with Mr. Beast, and he posted on Twitter, I quickly wanted to bump some of the info in this video since the guy who made it was on my team. It was my decision to fire him for erratic behavior. He worked at the company
Good
for less
thing
than
you
a month.
fired
I was
him.
an employee for most of the videos he mentions to have knowledge on. There's so much in this video, and I want to specifically address him saying our videos are fake or staged, because this is not true, and I was on set for many of these videos. You won't get in a video unless you're family or friends with someone that works at Beast. This is a wild statement that can easily be proven wrong. There's probably hundreds or thousands of people who have no affiliation to friends/family of Beast employees. I think the 456 people in Squid Game were ages 1 to 100, etc. Jimmy doesn't know more than like a dozen people. Lol. The train track was CGI, the bus was CGI, the pit is fake. He acts like he's exposing us for using CGI to make backgrounds look cool when we have done multiple public behind the scenes videos with So Crispy showing this. It's clearly not a secret. On top of that, we did drive buses in that pit, and the same with the train that you claim we didn't. The raccoon was a paid actor. I don't even know what to say about this. Clearly not an actor. Lol. Island cost more than $1. Not true. We did pay $1 for this island. You can Google Mr. Beast purchase Outer Banks Island for $1. We stated this before the video was released. He moved into $1 million mansion 2 months before being in a video $1 million mansion. So this is a claim about Mac. This was like an argument to show how close he was to, I guess, Mr. Beast and his crew. He talks about how 2 months before we filmed the first Mac video that he moved into a mansion. Mac was staying at a friend's house, and I'm not sure how that proves anything or why it's relevant. This week was added in post, bro. He really did think this is a flat out lie again. The revenge storyline was added in post. He implies 42 and 58 was scripted and not real. The contestants themselves have talked about this on streams they did after the video. They legit don't like each other. He also claimed 58 was on the far opposite side and didn't hear him. Just because he was on the other side of the room, you don't think 58 heard him yell. How on earth would he know? Not only were the results of this video completely scripted, but the contestants are not random subscribers. He claims our 100 boys versus 100 girls video is scripted, and the proof is a random text saying it is. That's it. It was not scripted. Jimmy probably had countless people on set for that video, and it would have been impossible to hide. This video was not scripted. I was on set for this, and there was no bias for who won. He also implies that the video is fake because we had some employees on each team. The employees in the video were there to fill in for people who tested positive for COVID last minute right before filming. Thea, Jimmy's girlfriend, mentioned this on a podcast over a year ago. If it wasn't for COVID, they would have not been in it. They had the same amount of money on the line as everyone else. The random text of someone thinking it was rigged doesn't mean it's rigged. Lol. He also suggested that the real-time video was fake. This is not fake. It was a nightmare to make this video, and it was legit filmed in 10 minutes. Also, I think some of Mr. Beast's giveaways are fake. Yeah, this is something else he said in the video. We do not fake giveaways. I've been hands-on with some of them, and I've personally been the person to connect winners with our accounting department to get
Hi,
paid.
Francis.
It was suggested we didn't spend $1 million on Samsung phones, and I can assure you we did. Another lie from you. I could keep going, but I don't want this to be too long. Dawson himself said on Reddit that he was on shrooms and weed when filming this video, which might explain some of the made-up stuff. Dawson was only employed from March 25th, 2024, and was let go on April 19th, 2024. He was on a 90-day trial, and we ended it early and paid him out to June 25th as we guaranteed the 90 days of pay so he could transition into a new job. I'd appreciate it if everyone reading this could help dispel all this fake rumors by spreading this info. Jimmy spends unfathomable amounts of money and time to ensure the integrity of what he does. I hate to see it come into question with a bunch of lies. Dawson, if you leave this up, then you're a hypocrite. A pretty compelling argument, but Dogpack responded on Twitter with this: debunking your debunking. Good character assassination attempts. You leave out my unpaid trial period and also my time working for Idea Guys, a company for which Mr. Beast is a client. The founder of Idea Guys also had to get permission from Mr. Beast to hire me. So weird you guys wouldn't tell him I was erratic. Also, we insurance was an obvious joke. Jimmy doesn't know more than like a dozen people. You expect people to believe this? How many people do his employees know? Who was the contestant in Train vs. Pit? How about Lambo versus Shredder? How did Ava's cousin Justin get into the Chocolate Factory video? Or Della Vlog? CGI is clearly not a secret and cool, so when Jimmy was accused of using too much CGI in Train vs. Pit, why did he deny it on Twitter? The raccoon was a paid actor abroad. Do you expect people to believe Chris and Chandler were just paying an actual wild raccoon? I thought that was a joke. I thought that was just a joke. Whether it's a wild raccoon or not, it doesn't really matter. From your own source of the island, the transfer tax was $1 and the company also paid $27 in taxes. The property also you leased it back to the owner for $0. $1 plus $27 equals $28. Yeah, but the island still cost $1 at the end of the day. If you buy a house and pay, I don't know, 20 grand tax on it, because in the UK we have stamp duty. Whenever you buy a house, you have to pay a certain percentage of the house on in tax, basically. That house still displays as being sold for the sale amount minus the tax. So, yeah, I mean, the island was for $1. This wink wasn't added in post. It was. Compare that wink to the contestants' other winks in other scenes and on his TikToks. His mouth always partially opens. Here, that doesn't happen because in the original footage, it was a blink altered to match the false revenge narrative. So that's how they could have done it. They could have like freeze-framed one eye and just had the other one closed. It's crazy. I don't know if that's enough evidence to claim the wink was added in post. Also, it doesn't really matter. Interesting how you didn't mention altering the timers or contestant dialogue in post. Not only were the results of this video completely scripted, but the contestants are not random subscribers. You acknowledge that the contestants were not random subscribers, but refused to acknowledge the clear rigging, which can be seen multiple times on camera. Please watch Upper Echelon's video analysing case law regarding this rigging. Also, I've heard now from people on the boys' team that they were fed much later than the girls, and that production was clearly favouring boys. So, big question. Does Mr. Beast fake his videos?
Yes, he does.
I don't know. I would be very, very cross if so. I love getting home and getting settled and putting on a Jimmy Beast video and letting the worries of my day fade away. Now, Barry, personally, I don't think he fakes his videos. Although, I must add on here that we need to be careful with how we handle this situation because there was actually a video detailing what would happen if Mr. Beast got cancelled and turned in. Oh shit, Poison's discovering Mr. Beast. But Mr. Beast money has explosives. New launch challenge announced. Shit, fight again, fight to the death. Mr. Beast bombs a country.
That's a downfall.
I'll quit you, Jimmy.
So.
World War III breaks out. No!
Oh my gosh. And let's watch this video that it got too popular on, shall we?
Wait, what's happening?
Wait, what?
What's happening?
So, do you know Mr. Beast?
Yeah.
So, eventually he screwed up, unfortunately.
Ooh.
Do you think attention is the most valuable currency in the world? Of course. If you could post something and everyone in the world would watch it, you'd be that's probably on there. Every guy who just throws away millions of dollars on YouTube videos and scam people.
Damn, that's crazy.
provides some context to the video. Mr. Beast employee today published on the company videos and videos with a lot of reasons on fake signatures. I would consider that fraud. Okay, thank you for the video. So this is part one of my investigation of Mr. Beast. I recorded this before I first stepped him out. I was also going to promote about good stuff, probably part 2 or 3. I see a lot of people saying, like, oh, you, why did you come forward? Why did you go for reviews? Well, I was going to come forward. And also, like, going to authorities isn't going to work. It's pretty messy. Like, you heard rumors and this person's this guy do that. There's obviously evidence of, like, the shot base stuff. Like, that's been out for a while. People have been internally knowing the company. They're like, Chris is kind of a potential minor's attractive person, and the company protects her, and they were protecting her, and they protected her as long as they could. Jimmy and everyone else. Which I think that's more of a red flag than anything I'm going to do in this video, but, there's messages happening like Mr. Beast Discords, and, I don't know, it's a mess for, like, Mr. Beast contestants being exposed to, like, minor attractive persons when the company's protecting them. There's a big emphasis at the company of, like, how to manipulate children, like, understand their psychology and everything, like, that's sort of used in weird ways, and, there's been, like, parasocial relationships and, encouraging, like, almost children sleeping for these people, and, maybe it's as nefarious as it gets, or maybe it goes deeper. Anyway, here's another podcast clip of Jimmy explaining that he knows that his audience is young, which is an old clip. You could say, like, his audience grew up. I would say he's gained most of his audience since then, and his content's only gotten younger. Also, this clip really just shows that, like, he understands the YouTube analytics are bullshit, because he can try to use that as a defense, but he knows. So here's that clip, and then I'll get into the video.
The average demographic is what, 13 through 17? Is that the biggest spike in your analytics?
Well, I mean, mine's horseshit. It says like 18 to 24, but I know my fucking viewers are little kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's a lot like that because, little kids lie about their age or they're on their, like.
But yeah, and then I have like a fucking massive one for like the 40-year-old range because all the fucking idiots are on their parents' account.
Now, Mr. Beast intentionally manipulates these children's vulnerable minds for profit using 3 simple steps, which closely align with the 3 major types of behavioral learning. Step 1 is getting the viewer to associate the brand with trust and authority. Mr. Beast videos are real, and he's a great guy that gives away.
It's not real, and he's not a great guy.
I will show you irrefutable evidence in a minute that his videos are in fact fake. Step 2 is showing the viewers that when people interact with Mr. Beast in a way that benefits Mr. Beast, when they do what he tells them to do, they win big rewards.
Is he subscribed? You are subscribed. Here's some money. Have a good day.
He scams kids.
I feel like I just walk around with $1,000. It's like, oh, thanks for watching my videos. Hit that subscribe button because you might bump into me in real life and it might make you a lot of money.
When people are devout followers of Mr. Beast, they get rewarded. And step 3 is finally calling on the viewer to act in some way that benefits the brand, promising big rewards in return. Now it's your turn to do what Mr. Beast tells you, and you will win big rewards. But you actually won't unless you're famous or friends or family of a Mr. Beast employee. So young, impressionable viewers are made to believe that Mr. Beast is a trusted authority who can give them big rewards. These young viewers are explicitly shown that dedicated followers or random subscribers like themselves are winning big rewards when they do what Mr. Beast tells. These young viewers are explicitly told repeatedly that if they subscribe, if they buy products or act in some way that benefits the brand, they will win big rewards. Trust Mr. Beast, watch him help others, contribute to his cause, and one day he'll help you too. That's the formula. Subscribe for a Lamborghini and to make me happy. You want to subscribe right now? I might do that. Actually, I'm not subscribe and you might win a free car. Subscribe for a free car.
He says to subscribe for. He says he's to subscribe for whoever whatever thing he won, but it's actually that's actually a scam.
I say that because he's been exposed for faking videos before, and the common response is, why does it matter if the videos are fake? They're just meant to be entertainment. A large part of Mr. Beast's brand is the fact that he doesn't fake videos.
I remember when I first started seeing your videos, I was like, this shit's gotta be fake.
Oh yeah. See, you have a problem for us.
It is
I
fake.
actually have to dial back my content sometimes just so people think it's real. Also, if what we had to film was scripted, because what we do is not scripted, so you have to plan for a bunch of variables that you can't control, blah, blah. What we did was scripted, Holy shit, this stuff would be easy to pump out.
Have you ever faked a video?
No.
But this train
Yeah, you
track is
did.
CGI, these bus wheels are CGI, this explosion is fake, Shredder is CGI, this car is digitally lifted, this pin is fake, this guy is fake, this raccoon is a paid actor.
Raccoon is a paid actor,
Cities nowadays,
LOL.
Buildings are CGI, and that's your only way out. You can literally get an Uber to the airport for $20. That's not a worker. It's just a guy. This whole room is fake. This contestant is an actor and a secret employee at Mr. Beast. They have to do this fake door twice. This line is scripted. This action is scripted. In fact, pretty much all the videos with Mac are scripted.
Oh, it was scripted? Holy shit, this stuff
It
would be
wasn't
easy to pump out.
Let's
scripted.
talk about Mac for a second.
We will die. You understand that?
I found public records showing that Mac moved from California to Greenville, North Carolina, where Jimmy is located, back in August 2023, 2 months before he appeared as a contestant. According to a former Mr. Beast employee, this is around the time when Mac started working full-time on the editing team at Mr. Beast. Also, he didn't just move into any old house, he moved into $1 million mansion. Now, I'm not going to dox him. Only some asshole would do something like that.
After doxing and bullying the pilot some more like a douchebag.
Turns the arrow and says, how do I fly this thing? Just starts pushing buttons.
But I did find pictures of this mansion online, so I fed them into ChatGPT and asked it to create similar images. And
No,
this is
not
what it came
Logan
up
Paul.
with.
Don't show me Logan Paul.
This 6,000 square foot $1 million mansion comes with a movie theater and 7 bathrooms.
What are you going to spend the $800,000 on?
I mean, my life's changed now.
Yeah, I'm sure that
Oh,
$800,000
no.
is really going to change your life.
Max is a nice car.
Tell me, where are we right now?
We're in the place that we drove to a few months ago.
Mac, let's cut the shit here. What have you been doing for like the last year?
A lot of fun stuff.
What kind of family stuff?
Just like, like catching my dad.
For a year? How do you make money? How are you like surviving?
Basically, like my main strategy is I go to like a grocery store type places.
Grocery store type
Yeah, yeah. I basically want to do like a outfit feet like something.
With what money?
The money that I paid.
How do you make it?
Listen, you're getting too caught on the details. Go figure it out. We will die.
You understand that during this time lapse on the 4th day of 7 days stranded at sea, you can clearly see there's no one in the shelter. These are their empty beds. But after a hard cut, magically 5 people are awake, and 2 of the boys have bright yellow raincoats that they didn't have when it rained on day 2.
And after standing the whole night completely soaked,
You didn't spend the night soaked, Jimmy. You slept on the production yacht. It's ironic because this is one of the videos where they claim that they don't fake things.
But no, we have to make a real channel that doesn't fake things.
In this video, this week was added in post. Second 58 was actually on the far opposite side of the room from 42, and you just didn't hear it. This whole revenge storyline was added in post. Multiple shots show how timers are edited in post. Timers are edited in post. Timers are edited in post. They also manipulated contestants' audio in post.
We got 50 minutes.
In general, if anything happens last second, it's fake. We're going to hear someone's voice but can't see their mouth. The audio could easily be added in post.
It's literally fake. I'm gonna show you.
And yes, this lie detector video was also fake.
Have you ever faked a video?
Oh, he's a liar.
Okay, so Mr. Beast
He's still a liar.
testing dialogue and timers and movements and storylines and uses a bunch of shitty CGI, but who really cares? I mean, the videos are just for entertainment only, right? I mean, it's not like he's ever rigged the results of a challenge. That would be impossible because he films with hundreds of random subscribers, right? Wrong. Let's look at this video. Not only were the results of this video completely scripted, but the contestants are not random subscribers.
so many people had jobs.
Oh, that doesn't have to get out for her job? I guess you forgot she's your hiring manager. I actually recognize a lot of people in this video, including Jimmy's own girlfriend. So yeah, the random subscribers you see in challenges are actually never random. They're almost always local to Mr. Beast, and oftentimes friends and family of Mr. Beast employees, or just the employees themselves. But when they do pull someone from outside North Carolina, it's usually somebody who's in the industry, who's camera trained, who has built a following.
Hey, anyone I'm friends with watching that wants 10 grand?
They are never random subscribers. If you subscribe, you will not win $1 million. What's even worse is that the results of this video were completely scripted. According to a former Mr. Beast employee, it would have been a PR problem if the boys had won by a lot. And because so many of the female contestants were Mr. Beast employees who got out immediately, production stepped in to actually make the results of the challenge closer. And you can actually see some of this happen on camera, like when Jimmy pays one of the boys $10,000 to leave, which is twice as much as the actual prize money. Doesn't make the same offer to the girls.
The boys blowing you out of the water. I paid the one guy who got a solvent to leave. Now, if you don't win, that was all for nothing.
At another point, he gives the girls a camera drone so they would have been able to see how many boys were left. It doesn't work out, but seeing how much they're willing to help them on camera, I'm willing to believe that they did, in fact, help them off camera. Apparently, at the end, they were only monitoring the boys to see if they stepped on the red line and not the girls, so that the girls would win the challenge. And to be clear, obviously the girls had an unfair start with having so many Mr. Beast employees get out immediately. I think they all did deserve $5,000 for that, but also the boys should deserve a fair chance at winning, I think. I think that's the expectation when you run a game show. And that was a while ago, so I'm just glad they're not doing another Rigged Boys versus Girls video. So knowing that Mr. Beast likes the results to be close and that offstage producers can sort of influence how a challenge progresses, I want to show one more example. This is a real-time video, meaning that time elapses the same in the video as it does in real life. Now, immediately, the intro is sped up, and the timer is clearly added in post, and he clearly touches the laser here. But whatever, let's assume that it's all real-time. When he reaches the bottom floor, he has to turn these water valves. Now, you can tell that these valves aren't actually connected to anything because the water flows out in an instant, and it happens when he's not even touching the valve. The contestant also goes back to the first valve unaware that anything had happened, and he's still able to spin it. So the valve seems to spin freely and isn't actually connected to the flow of water. So you could assume that producers might be off camera with remote switches to trigger the flow of water. And assuming they've tested this, the producers might know how long it takes for the water to clear out of the room, so they can sort of decide on the fly how many turns of the valve it takes, or just when to trigger the water in general to make the results close. And in this video, spoiler alert, the contestant wins the money, so rigging the challenge could be seen as a good thing. But there are many examples of contestants losing, and in traditional media, this kind of rigging is actually completely illegal.
We always have the same person tie all the knots so that we know they've tied them at the exact same tension. I mean, we get down to inches, and then we have the standards and practices person. And if you don't know what that is, on any kind of a game show where there is a prize, you have to have somebody that ensures that it's fair. They are out there essentially to make sure that we don't do something that would favor one player or one tribe.
I paid the one guy who got a solvent to leave.
In my mind, I'm thinking it's a fair game, but it's not. If they were having problems finding people, they can see kind of what area you're in. And they came to my area many times, and I was in the smallest cupboard. They had like big ones, medium ones, and small ones. I contorted this little 4'10" body into the smallest space, and I was in there for hours. And they didn't even open the door because they were like, a person can't even fit in there. So they went in there and they opened all their cabinets, and my heart was like, oh, they're gonna find me, they're gonna find me. And then I could hear them saying, like, she's not here. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, she's not here. The other thing that they said is absolutely no climbing in the air vents or the ceiling. And they said it's because they do all their wiring in the ceiling. If it was held accountable, especially because this was a YouTube original production, Zach would have been eliminated for cheating. He broke the rules, and I guarantee you, if I climbed in the ceiling, Mr. Beast would eliminate me.
It was in the ceiling!
Also, I think some...
If I climbed in the ceiling, Mr. Beast would eliminate me.
It was in the
I read that, but pause if you want to read. Creator Games was not for charity. Creator Games 2 and 3, Trivia and Hide and Seek, had nothing to do with charity. The winners of the competition would receive prize money under the condition that they, quote unquote, give the money to their fans. Hey, my cousin is a fan of my videos. Zach King made 2 highly viewed monetized videos with the prize money. Both the winners of Creator Games 1 and 2, D'Amelio Sisters and Zach King, were accused of cheating. Mr. Beast did not care about fairness in his competitions. He cares only about quote unquote making the best video possible. The trivia tournament also had multiple factual mistakes no one seemed to notice. Spell possum, an oldest living animal question. Quote unquote correct answers were wrong. Inserting fairness in challenges like this is not difficult, but Mr. Beast thinks it makes the video worse, so he doesn't do it. Wow, that's crazy right there. That's messed up. Anyways, I think I'm gonna end the show there and pause the video right there. But one more thing I gotta say to Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast, you're fucked. I always knew that you were a fraud. And you're a scammer too, because I always knew that your videos were fake. They're fake as fuck. And the chocolate is fake too. So game over for you, Mr. Beast. Anyway, I'm gonna post this video. Oh, and credit goes to Dogpack444 for showing all the evidence, because he started with this whole Mr. Beast situation thing, and he got all the evidence, and we should thank him for that. So thank you, Dogpack404. So, anyways, I'm gonna post this video on my community post for the Stargirl account, so you can watch the full video. So anyway, this is Morgan signing off. Thank you and goodbye. See you in the next stream.